Anything that comes from nature cannot be patented. They're not interested in that. So, we translate that into the real world of FDA approval. Surely these drug companies aren't going to spend $20 million or more testing any substance from nature because it can't be patented. That, and of course the FDA says it's illegal to use unless it's been tested for efficacy and safety. Now you see the catch-22 you're in there. Nothing from nature, regardless of how effective it might be, will ever be proven safe or effective according to the FDA. It'll never be. Because nobody's going to spend the money to go through the test. So therefore, everything from nature will always be condemned by the FDA as unproven. Anything that comes from nature cannot be patented. They're not interested in that. So, we translate that into the real world of FDA approval. Surely these drug companies aren't going to spend $20 million or more testing any substance from nature because it can't be patented.
Call Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And to your ribs, to your sisters out there, learning in silence and staying in order. Right? This is the season, this is the time where people are getting sick. And, we must note that a lot of the things on the shelves are not always in your benefit to cure you, but to keep you coming back. You could thank the Rockefellers for changing natural herbs in their medicine repertoires, so to speak, to heal people. It was taken out. Forgot what year it was, but you were no longer allowed to teach it. And if you did, you were outcasted. You could look this stuff up. And we're forgetting that, even the medicines on the counters are counterfeit productions of things in nature, which nature's natural resources are 1,000 times more potent than these generic lab-made medicines. I had bought a book from Amazon. It was an encyclopedia of herb and medicine. I think it was like $50, man. It came with like 500 remedies. I do encourage people to get that book, especially, stocking up on, dried and powder forms of these plants. I'm not going to go into the whole list of these things, but they're out there, especially with like sinus and congestion. You can breathe into some steam, get some steam into your nasal, take a hot shower, warm press, teas with honey, these things work. But most importantly, don't forget prayer, man. Prayer. The Lord is not a man that he should lie, man. He said pray. Most importantly. It's pretty simple, man. Stick to the basics. Don't let Esau tell you what's gonna make it work and what's not, and what's gonna make it go away or not. They're not in the best interest of you if they're trying to tap into your pockets. Right? So this is the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38. And I'm going to start at verse 4. The Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, has created medicines out of the earths, right? We got the gingers, right? We got the hibiscus. You got the thymes. All these things, man, are here to help you in these times. Just to name a few, right? It says, and he that is wise will not abhor them, right? That word abhor is another word to say hate or, disassociate from. Um, it says here, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Verse 5, was not the water made sweet with wood, right? So, Yahweh Shimei Shai has got the recipe, man. He's the ultimate master in craftsmanship, where he can put he put these things together to work cohesive with each other, man. He said, was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known, right? And he has given men skill, right? It wasn't the man that, thought of this and put this together. No, it is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai who directs our steps and gives us the wisdom to do these things, man. So he puts these things there for us to help each other with these remedies, or whatever it may be. All the skills that man has come from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, whether it be on the left side or the right side, right? But specifically, we're focusing on medicine right now. Right, he says, and he has given man skill that he might be honored in his marvelous work. Right, with such doeth he heal men and taketh away their pains. Right, these are talking about doctors and physicians. Salakia. But now we have Amalek at the top trying to take away these things, not fully being able to, but as far as in the land in which he runs, and ruin says, because when the wicked bear rule, the people will mourn, right? Because they're not getting their issues resolved, right? They're just getting them pacified, and having you create a need to come back to them, so to speak. But the herbs are still here, the knowledge is still here. You got to go out and search for these things, right? It says, verse 7, with such doeth he heal men and taketh away their pains. Of such doeth the apothecary make a confection, and of his works there is no end, and from him is peace all over the earth. It says, my son, in thy sickness be not negligent, but pray unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and he will make thee whole, right? He's letting like, look, we have these plants, these herbs, these medicines, we got all these things. We got men that I put here with the wisdom to cure you and put you together. But man, do not ever forget to pray, right? That's the most important part, man. Yes, do these things, take care of the flesh and the body, because, we're chained up to these things, man. But most importantly, take care of the spirit and the soul. That's the most important part, man. Get to the core, the core issue, man, is the spirit, right? Verse 10, leave off from sin and order thine hands aright and cleanse thy heart from all wickedness. See, this is way more important than getting worried about the fleshly body being sick, man. The spirit is much more important, man. Get your spirit right with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know what I'm saying? So, keep that in mind, man, that, a healthy body ain't nothing a healthy body ain't nothing if you have a sick spirit, man. And a sick body with a healthy spirit is what you're much better off with. Yo, with that, I'm going to say shalom.